Dave's Vault, my fellow gamers. Here we have an Undead Wights Regiment box. So we'll see how these guys are. Break them out. I mean, they look pretty cool. Yeah, the guy's got a super extended jaw, but he's undead. I guess it doesn't matter. So we will see. They're very, very heavy, which I like. I like metal models, and I'm thinking that they're metal, not brick models. So I accidentally cut them a little bit when I opened up the bag that they were in. The bag it was shipped in was extremely tight. But yep, never seen these guys in the flesh or the bones, rags. Yeah. Uh-oh, I opened up the wrong side. Let's see, do we have it? Oh, there it is right there, the magic point. Okay, cool. As always, too much box for too little stuff. I don't know. That's, yay, it's all the box. Okay, let's see. I do have 3 bases. I got all my bases this time. That's a plus. All right. Let's see. The old beat the heck Ziploc bag. Man, I think it's seen better days. All this metal stuff rattling around in that giant box. All right. Off the bat here. Look at that. Whoo! Maybe some people could, like, paint it up like it's bale fire or something coming off his foot. Let's see if the model. Alright, the way he's stepping. Okay, he's gonna be this gentleman here. And you can't really tell. But yeah, that's not supposed to be there. That's a massive chunk of flesh. I think they are supposed to have a fair amount of flame, but you can tell that that isn't supposed to be there. Now the stuff here on the shoulders, where it looks like it's flash, this is actually going to be some more of that bale fire stuff that they're trying to sculpt onto the miniature. I don't know if it's probably on purpose, but it just doesn't look clean. Not the way it's done anyway. I guess they couldn't extend the flame out too far. You'll have a lot of mold issues then. Mold lines, I see some good ones there. Not too bad. But as far as this is rough right here. All that in there, that's all like splatter. It's not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be the folds of these like billowing robe skirt things that he's got. So this is going to have to be carved out there. But it looks like that's all the spattering on that model, which is okay, I guess. All right, so this one comes with the head attached. Really weird. A super big head. These must have been giant dudes in their lifetime. Maybe Northern Alliance guys or something that took steroids and passed away because they couldn't do them any reps. Oh, yeah, man. Okay, yeah. This set of models so far is poop. It's another big carving job here. I highly doubt that this is done on purpose. Yeah, this is just all this like splatter type stuff. It's too thick and robust to actually be under the title of flash. It's just terrible. And here's a pretty decent mold line running up there, but it's nothing compared to this. This is a carving job here. And actually it's so deep because you see that deep fold here in the skirt, and then it corresponds with this. This groove here is actually going to require me to use my Dremel to dig that out and then smooth everything with the X-Acto knife. And you can tell on the spots that have flame on them because it's actually sculpted and smoothed and shaped. This is not. This is HUD. It's garbage. Oh man, yeah. See that big triangular piece there? That needs to be cut out and smoothed to the surface of what should be the skirt. Ooh, batting 1,000. Okay. Okay, most of this dude is here, his head, one arm, and another arm, you know, so as close to a single piece model as you can get, really. Let me see. I mean, they've got, I love finding these little things. Yeah, those little stringy pieces of flash there. You just move it back and forth a little bit, and pop goes the weasel, it comes right off. And then you have to get rid of that little bitty nub that was on there. And while I'm looking at it, I'm just gonna do it. Get out of there, boy. Okay. His, you can see here amongst it, I guess he's got like a crown of thorns or something, or horns. What I'm gonna do is probably just chop those bad boys off to make this easier, because they have that flash. See how that big chunk came up? Like these models were spot welded together or something, man. Dang it. And that flame is completely bent over, which is fine. That's an easy fix. You know, metal is fairly easy to fix anyway. But yeah, that flame. And then this flame is bent over too, but I'll deal with that later. You know, this is meant to look like this. It's like a furry thing. Actually, his folds came out good. They're smooth. They don't have that. And like right here, I was expecting a bunch, but no. Yeah, okay, so this model's pretty legit, except for up here on his horns. I'm just gonna cut that all off, make him a smooth skull dude. Even cut off, because there's 1, 2, 3 horns there. I'm gonna cut off that little nub there and just sculpt the flame back in. Just have him a Ghost Rider kind of dude. Yeah, nobody has 6 horns. What's up with that, man? Well, good. I got one that I don't have to do a butt ton of work with. I really hate this stuff, man. It's a sculpting job of its own. You've got to clip it off. You got to do heavy work with this, and then smooth it out and try to make it look all natural with the other parts of the model. Whoa! Another reason why it's not good to have gigantic boxes and no filler in there. Your weapons take a beating. This thing looked like the Incredible Hulk got his hands on it. There's still little flash parts here. And, you know, overall, it looks fairly clean. I just have to do a bending job. Thing with bending metal, go slow. You do it fast, bro, it's gonna snap. So you want to go slow and actually, the slower the better, because sometimes they'll have air pockets, especially in these small halves. Where you're gonna break is you're gonna break right there, snap, or right there. Okay. And not only did it bend over on itself, but it twisted as well. You can see the mold line here. Man, yeah, you see how the mold line starts and then it twists? Yeah, not cool. Man. Yeah. And twisting metal, I mean, it's just like snap. You've got to go slow. And this is no good. But I can fix it because I have brass rod technology. That's right. That's right. And I can make this look good. I can actually make it look longer too. Okay. We got a pretty sweet shield here. Looks like they sculpted a little flame here, a little flame there, a little coming up over there. So I don't know if this, I'm unfamiliar with the line, if this is supposed to be an elven shield or something like that. So it looks an elfish type, but you know, with balefire on it. Kind of odd. They didn't creep the balefire over on the side, but you know, and it really, you know, here I go, ooh, or is it ooh? It's ooh, because that's where his fist goes, something like this. Okay, so with that, it would make sense to have the fire creeping on both sides, and I might take some green stuff and do just that. You know, have the flame underneath as well. Having this completely flat and edged surface, it's not very undead, and it doesn't, yeah, kind of poop mantic. All right, Chaos Warrior. Okay, I'm taking that for a flame. These back pieces here for flame, and this for flame. So all in all, not bad, not bad. It looks fairly clean. A shoulder pad, still more clean. No more flame. I think if they're gonna sculpt flame, sculpt the daggone flame. Okay, homeboy on the back of his hand has some flame. That's good. I don't. Okay, so you gotta clean up this pommel and his knuckles a little bit. But right here, I think we've had a fatality. Let's see. Holy smokes. What was here? It wasn't this, because this... What the heck, man? He's clearly holding something, but it's not in the box here. Alright. Aha. Okay. It's because this dude's holding his sword weird. Okay. So, you got the sword thing here, and this hand, Wonder Twin powers activate. It's supposed to, and it clearly snapped off. So this is supposed to be one piece. But we have a clear break there. So it needs to be mended, a little piece of brass rod, and we can make it look a little bit better, and have something going on there. Okay, but as far as mold lines, it looks clean. It's broke as a joke. Okay. And the atypical, stereotypical scythe wielding skeleton dude. I mean, yeah, you can't have an undead army without it, right? The hole's clean, clear. Okay, flaming scythe. Yeah, okay. I mean, it's clean. You're gonna have to do some green work to clean that thing up and get it nice. But for all accounts and purposes, aside from it being bent as a joke, and really with scythes, you don't. They're so odd. If they're trying to do like a realistic scythe, then it will be bent and odd looking. But with this, I think it's mostly straight. Not a lot of that Spalding stuff going on, but so okay, we have a broken sword arm. Two models have really bad, like Spalding is what I'm gonna call it. This mess here, and I mean it's just, that's a shame. But at least I got all my bases this time, and it looks like all the pieces for all the models are here. So, All right, well, there you go. This was the Undead Wights Regiment. So you only got to get 3 of those. I guess 6 of them is a horde. But yeah, so carve away. If you guys aren't proficient with carving and don't want to spend all that time to do it, then I would suggest maybe just slapping green stuff on top of it and peeking out the green stuff to look like some of these flames. I mean, the only part of them that is flammable is the cloth, and it doesn't have a daggone flame on it. Like, what the heck, guys? So, yeah. Whatever. But pretty robust metal models. They just require a lot of work because the quality control isn't the best. It's not the best. Really, I can kind of see how stuff like that I don't know about, because that's rough. Let's even take some small needle nose pliers and go in there and grab that big old chunk. A little back and forth action. You know, there's no need for all that. Shoot, that could be a whole nother model, you know? But anyway, it is what it is. After years of Games Workshop, this is nothing. Because Games Workshop is the king of making terrible models. And I can hear all the fanboys belly aching. Yeah, well, it's true. So, get over it. Mantic is a small operation. Quality control slips sometimes in small operations. Still, I got all my pieces, which I'm happy about. All right, well, you guys take it easy. Carry a liaison.